Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another Mount Rushmore NFL mock draft. Today we're going to be doing a mock draft on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And they made it to the Super Bowl, so that's going to be exciting to watch. They're up against the reigning champs, the Chiefs. And we'll do a full one, a 7-rounder. So, let's start. So one of the big things this year to watch for in Tampa was it the Patriots that make Tom Brady great, or was it Tom Brady that made the Patriots great? And Tom Brady proved that it was him that made the Patriots great. And their defense was on a roll this year. Absolute beast defense. So I'm going to have them actually take a defensive player, an edge rusher actually, because they need edge rushers. And Ndamukong Suh is good. He's great. But they don't have anyone to go alongside with. And I think Azeez Ojulari from Georgia would be great here. He had 71 tackles and 14 sacks in 3 years with Georgia. So that's going to be fun to watch if they draft him. That would make both sides of the defense really great. And the front seven would be amazing. And that would just be scary for the quarterback. Terrifying. And Ndamukong Suh's there. Azeez Ojulari's there. I'm dead. Anyway, round 2, pick 63. I have them taking an offensive player, running back, Trey Sermon, Ohio State. And he had 455 attempts for 2,946 yards, 26 touchdowns at 6.5 yards a carry in 4 years with Ohio State. And he could definitely add depth to Tampa's running back room. I mean, their top two backs are Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette, but they don't have anyone after that, and Trey Sermon could add the third threat. So I'm going to draft him out of Ohio State, and that would again be fun to watch if he's drafted by Tampa. Plus, they'd have extra depth at the position. They need depth at the position. Because if one of them gets injured, they rely too much on the other. Say Leonard Fournette gets injured, they would rely way too much on Ronald Jones, and their entire running attack would fail. Next, round 3, pick 94. I'm actually going to take a quarterback in this one. And it's going to be not Kyle Trask, not Jamie Newman, not Kellen Mond, but Brady White out of Memphis. He had 10,949 yards passing and 62% completion rate, so that was really good. And 92 touchdowns in 4 years with Memphis. And he was an absolute beast for them. He was really good, and if they draft him, they would have a suitable replacement for Tom Brady if he gets injured or if he retires in 3 or 4 years. But he could also learn from an all-time great, the GOAT, Tom Brady. So I'm going to draft him here. And what's better than to learn from the greatest of all-time quarterback? That would be like a dream come true for any rookie quarterback. So that's why I drafted him. Plus, he would be a great replacement. Now, round 4, pick 135. I'm having them pick a wide receiver. And before you all go, they have enough receivers, and which they do. They have many receivers, and a lot of them are good. But there's nothing wrong with adding an extra receiver. And that extra receiver here would be Shi Smith, South Carolina. And on paper, he was okay. 29 receptions, 409 yards, and 3 touchdowns in 4 years with South Carolina. But he definitely impressed me when I was watching him. He impressed me. I don't know if he impressed you, but he's big, He's tall, he has great hands, he's fast, and he could make a real impact on this Tampa offense. So that's why I picked him. Tom Brady would have another weapon, which is always good for the quarterback. It relieves that who am I going to pass to stress. And Tom Brady is so experienced. When he sees another weapon is open, he's going to pass it to him, no matter who it is. Next, round 5, pick 174. I'm having them take a safety here. A safety would be great for them. And there are a lot of them up here. But I'm going to have them taking Todd Harris Jr., safety LSU. He had 68 tackles and 3 interceptions in 4 years with LSU. And he was really good for them. I'm not saying that he was okay. He was good for them. And he could be great for Tampa if they help him step up to that next level. And their entire coaching staff is great. And Todd Bowles can really help Todd Harris become their next safety kind of guy. And he would be a good replacement if someone gets injured. And he would also be a nice extra safety to have. You can bring him on the field. He can bat down a few passes, make an interception, and he can turn the whole game around. He's shown that with LSU. So I'm going to draft him. And their defense is already good. But Todd Harris, adding him would make it amazing. And it's absolutely terrifying for opposing offenses to think Tampa's defense can get better. Anyway, round 6, pick 215. I'm going to have them taking an interior offensive lineman. And that person will be Robert Jones, interior offensive lineman, Middle Tennessee. He was really good for them. It stopped their QB from getting sacked. He would open up running lanes. And I think Tampa could really use someone like that. He could open up lanes for Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette. He can relieve stress from Tom Brady. And he could be an overall a great addition to their offensive line. Now we have round 7, pick 248. And I'm going to have them taking another safety. And that safety is going to be Michael Carter, Duke. He had 135 tackles, 1.5 sacks, and 4 interceptions in 4 years with Duke. So, if he was lined up for a sack, then he could definitely make opposing quarterbacks have way less time to throw. Say it's usually about 2-3 seconds, he could make it 1 to 2 seconds. So I'm going to draft him. And our next pick is coming up soon, pick 254. It's our last pick of the draft. And just for safety measures, I'm going to take an edge here. Again, to add more depth to this position. And that person will be Emmanuel Jones, Colorado State. Manny Jones. And he had 1 interception, 11 sacks in 4 years with Colorado State. So he can A, add depth to the position. B, he can come onto the field as an extra player and be that extra rusher. And C, he can intercept. He has great hands, so he can intercept. He can turn the tide of the game. So I'm going to draft him. And that's our Tampa Bay draft. And I'm going to go through each pick. Pick 31. Azeez Ojulari, edge, Georgia. Pick 63, Trey Sermon, running back, Ohio State. Pick 94, Brady White, quarterback, Memphis. Pick 135, Shi Smith, wide receiver, South Carolina. Pick 174, Todd Harris Jr., safety, LSU. Pick 215, Robert Jones, inside offensive lineman, Middle Tennessee. Pick 248, Michael Carter, safety, Duke. And pick 254, the last pick of the draft, Emmanuel Jones, edge, Colorado State. So don't forget to leave comments in the comment section. You can leave what in the next team you want me to do. You can leave any suggestions. And don't forget to subscribe. And watch the Super Bowl. Again, Tampa's playing. So if you're a Bucs fan, I know you guys are going to watch it. And you guys are going to enjoy it. So have a good day. Have a good week. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.